Everybody, we're back again. The great Leone and the great Scatini ready for one more feat of tremendous magical abilities. The name of this next trick is called the clock trick. What do you think of that one?
Will I be able to tell time after the trick?
Well, I certainly hope so. Well, we have the necessary things that we need for the trick, which include a blank plate, deck of cards, and a magic marker. Now, Dad, I would like for you to close your eyes and turn your head away because I'm going to write something on this plate and I don't want you to see what I'm writing. First, I'm going to show the viewing audience that the plate is a blank plate with no writing whatsoever on the back or the front of the plate. While my father has his eyes closed, I'm going to take the magic marker and I'm going to write something on the plate. La 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 la. Now I have written something on the back of this plate. Maybe you could turn your head around. Nobody knows what I've written, including you, the viewing audience. But I know what I wrote, and we'll show you later. But in the meantime, Dad, I would like for you to pick up that deck of cards and put it in your hands right now. I am going to turn my back and close my eyes now. Now, Dad, do you have the deck in your hands?
Yes.
Think of a number between 1 and 12. Don't tell anyone what it is. Tell me when you have that number.
Okay.
Do you have the number?
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now, take that number that you're thinking of. For example, if it's 11, count off 11 cards from the top of the deck and put that in your shirt pocket. So whatever number you're thinking of now, count off from the top of the deck that number of cards and put it in your shirt pocket. Tell me when you have completed that. La 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 la. I'm singing and I'm dancing.
I am ready.
Have you put the number of cards in your shirt pocket?
I did.
Please place the deck back down onto the desk.
I did.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I told you to think of a number between 1 and 12. You thought of that number, and then you took that number and you put it in your shirt pocket in the form of cards. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, now I'm going to take the deck and count down 12 cards because I told you to think of 12 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're going to disregard the rest of the deck because we don't need them for the rest of the trick. However, on this blank front, if you notice it's round, it's in the shape of a clock. So what I'm going to do with the magic marker is I'm going to draw a clock face with 12 numbers, beginning with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the 12 I did first. Now I want to show everyone exactly what I've done because they can't see. I've drawn a clock face. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay? I'm going to put the clock down like this. Hopefully you can see it. Now I'm going to take the cards and I'm going to put the cards corresponding to the number, beginning with 1, of course. I'm going to put a card over here next to the number 1, card over here next to the number 2, card over here by 3, card over here by 4, card over here by 5, a card over here by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So now there's a card next to each corresponding number of a clock. Okay? Now, Dad, without telling anyone, I want you just to think in your mind, envision the number that I originally asked for you to think of, the number that you have taken the cards out and put in your shirt pocket. Are you envisioning that number in your mind?
Yes.
Just keep thinking of it. Do not say what it is, just think of it and concentrate. Put it in your mind so I'll be able to get that mental picture from you. And the telepathy is working very well. I see you concentrating, concentrating, concentrating. And I am drawn to this number. Now, Dad, you can tell the audience now what number did you originally think of.
3.
3. Can you show everyone and count out the number of cards in your shirt pocket which corresponded to that number? Count them one at a time. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to clear away the rest of these cards, and I'm going to show you what number I drew on the clock. I pointed to the number 3. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I got the number that my father thought of. He could have thought of any number. Am I correct? Now also, if you notice, there was a card that was lined up corresponding to the number 3, which I left on the table. Before this trick, if you remember, I took the clock, and on the other side of the clock, I wrote a message. I'm now going to turn it around for the first time and reveal what I have written before the start of the trick. And it says, you'll read it with me. Lenny will pick the 2 of hearts. Now remind you, he could have thought of any number between 1 and 12. Lenny will pick the 2 of hearts, and the card that Lenny picked is the 2 of hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, the clock trick. Thank you on behalf of the great Leone and the great Scottini. I bid you adieu, and we'll see you in sunny Miami Beach, Florida, the next time we meet, when we show all these alta cacas all of these tricks.
Oh!